Hi, my name is Leah, and I'm a clinician at Mass Support Network, and I'm here with my friend Kolby.
Hi, I'm Kolby. I'm an outreach crisis counselor for the Mass Support Network.
And today we're going to do some mindfulness, some meditation, a little Reiki, a little movement. And these are areas that we both really enjoy, that we use for our own practice, and wanting to share that with you all. So I'll hand it over to Kolby to start us off.
All right. So today I'm going to recite sort of the 5 principles of Reiki. And so just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will be grateful. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Just for today, I will be kind to every living thing.
Thank you, Kolby. Beautiful. So the option to just take a moment to let that settle in, those words. You can close your eyes or just soften your gaze to the tip of your nose. And then we'll move into a little breathing together and then some movement. And before we do that, just so you know, you can do whatever or none of what I suggest. It's all an option. So option to also just try it out and see how it feels, and then take a step back if you like. No one else is there with you in the room unless you're practicing with friends by your computer, but we're just offering something that helps us. So take what helps for you. Okay, so again, you can keep your eyes closed if you like and just listen, or you can just keep your eyes softly open or open them all the way. We'll start with the breath to ground in. And take a big breath in through your nose. You're smelling something really nice. And then open mouth, exhale. Do that breath 2 more times and just follow your own pace. Deep breath in and out. And 1 more time. And then another breath like that. Before we go into it, just take a moment to maybe shift your seat a little, become aware of what points of contact are on your chair, your cushion, wherever you're sitting. Maybe you're on the floor. And notice the texture of that connection. Maybe it's a soft cushion, maybe the hard floor, or any warmth or coolness around you. Now, if you're sitting in a chair, it might be nice to bring the soles of your feet onto the floor, or if you're wearing shoes, just notice that sensation of your feet inside your shoes, inside your socks. And then we'll continue with our grounding breath. So this time we'll inhale through our nose and then try to make your exhale really long out through your mouth. You can make a big sigh, like the sound of the ocean. A big breath into your nose and out your mouth. 2 more times like that, and then I'll talk less this time. Just follow your pace. Okay, and then we'll add a little movement option to stay with your breathing. And if you'd like, join me, bring your arms up overhead, out and wide with your inhale, drawing a big circle. You can look up at your fingers or just lift your chin. And then exhale, big circle, arms down. 2 more, inhale, reach up. And exhale, down. And maybe lift the corners of your mouth, smile, inhale, and exhale. And then we'll twist a little, especially if you're like us, sitting at the computer a lot, facing one direction. So it's good to find some lateral movement and all different directions in your spine. So reach your right arm up high, wave, and then bring your right arm either onto the arm of your chair if you're sitting in an armed chair, or on your knee, on your left knee. And then bring your left hand behind you. Look over your left shoulder, and I'm just twisting from my thoracic spine. So the upper part, keeping my hips and my knees facing to the computer. And big breath in, and exhale, look a little further back. And switch it out. So bring your left arm up high, wave, and bring your left hand onto your left knee, or your right knee, or your right chair, and then twist. And notice how it feels different on one side, likely. And maybe shake it out. And bring both shoulders all the way up to your ears, and then just drop them down. Okay, 2 more times like that. And maybe this time, sometimes I like to scrunch up all the muscles in my face, maybe even make fists with my hands. So scrunch everything up and let it go. Okay, and then bring one shoulder up and down, the other shoulder up and down. Little shoulder rolls if that feels nice. And some of you might know this movement of cat and cow if you do yoga otherwise. Maybe you've seen it. Maybe you have a cat and see the cat do this, but we're going to do a seated version. So I'm going to put my hands onto my knees or my thighs for a little extra pull. And inhale, lift your chin up off of your chest and broaden. Hug your shoulder blades together. Look up at your ceiling. And then round your spine. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, like you're going into a little shell. Yes. And one more time, lift and round. Rest your palms onto your thighs. Take a big breath in and out. Just take a moment to notice what might have shifted already. Maybe you feel warm in certain areas. Maybe there's some different emotions coming up or different thoughts. Notice those. And then we'll move on just a little bit more movement. Reach your arms out wide, like you're going to give the computer screen a hug, and then give yourself a hug. So bring your right arm under your left, grab opposite shoulders. You can stay just like that. It's a really nice opening between your shoulder blades and that place right behind your heart. Maybe find some sense of safety with your elbows towards your chest. Or you can lift your elbows up, big breath in, and then around your spine. So a little bit like we did before with the cat and cow. And inhale, lift. And exhale. Unwind. And the other side, so bring your left arm under your right. And first give yourself a nice hug. Say good morning or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is. And then option to lift your elbows and round in. Inhale and exhale. And then shake it out a little. Rest your hands down onto your thighs and shift your feet a little. And take a big breath in and out. And I'll hand it back over to Kolby, and I think she'll close us out. And before we completely leave each other, I'll just introduce the way we'll end, that I sometimes like to end when I teach yoga to little ones, but I like to keep it in my mind, especially with this idea of being kind, and even if it's just for today, but how just for today can be every day. Anyway, so the way that I like to end, and we'll do that at the very, very end, is we'll start by saying, I think kind thoughts, I speak kind words, and I have a kind heart. All right, so that we'll return to that a little bit later, but Kolby, go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Lia. That was absolutely beautiful. I feel very grounded now.
Me too.
So I'm just going to ring the singing bowl. Singing bowls have vibrations that promote healing within our brainwaves. And then after, I will just say sort of a positive quote to sort of carry on the rest of our days with. We do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better. J.K. Rowling.
Thank you, Kolby. That was really beautiful. And it fits well with everything we've done today, and that sound of the singing bowls is still with me. So thank you so much. All right, so we can end the way that I just suggested, and you can just listen if you're at home, or do it along if you like. So I think kind thoughts, I speak kind words, and I have a kind heart. Thank you so much for joining us.